Hello, I'm back, and this is Kaylee from Kaylee's Household. Welcome to my house, where it is a house of play, it is a house of peace, and more importantly, it is a house of order. Okay, thank you for joining me and watching my videos. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow me on socials. Now let's get into it. Here we are, Hack My Home, episode 6, Toddler versus Teenager. Buckle in, because I got a lot to say here. Y'all know I specialize and am very passionate about certain rooms in the home. A kitchen, bathroom, and the laundry. So if it includes a kitchen, you know I got a lot to say about it. Family has 2 kids, teenager and a toddler, hence the name of the episode. Girl is 15, boy is 5, and I think the parents are Pakistani and Vietnamese. So very interesting on their diet and their culture and how, the children are being raised, all that cool stuff, right? My ears perked up, my eyes opened, and I'm ready. Because as you know, kitchens are the heart of a home. We walk into this kitchen. First of all, let's start. This home is an older home, and I want to share how much I love older homes. Let me tell you, it's the bones for me. But with older homes comes smaller kitchens or just very inconvenient layouts, I will say. This layout was inconvenient and weird, just outdated, right? However, the shelves, so they're using shelves, and they're using like utility garage shelves for open shelving in the kitchen. So they're like, okay, this is my pantry, this is that, this is that. Now, I've seen these in a lot of kitchens that do not have enough storage or have storage that is too inaccessible to the person who is living there. When they first walked in, they had the black gated screen door, the old wooden front door with the diamond window from the 70s, okay? I think it's the Dunlap family. They come to tell us that this home was made in 1910. It doesn't look like 1900 square feet because of the odd layout. The main problems in this home there's 2 main problems. And I love when there's only 2 main problems and not 3, 4, 5, okay? Because we can really dig into and fix these 2 main problems, which a lot of times are the cause of the other problems, right? Number 1, we have the teenager, Mina, I think her name is, and she has her room, but she needs privacy. She does not have privacy. She has like this shared hotel room that connects to her brother's room, that he can open and get into, which is odd. The second problem is the old kitchen and a terrible flow. The dishwasher was like next to the stove, which was next to the sink, which was next to the entry door. Very, very weird to have a sink greet you at the doorway of a kitchen.
Just weird.
Side note, the edge of a kitchen should be 2 of 2 things. A charging station / clutter area, sequestered clutter area, and or a coffee beverage station upon entering. Certainly not a sink. Certainly not a sink. I don't know how she had to put the dishes in the dishwasher, but she used the dishwasher, which I'm impressed with. And I'm glad that she at least was using the dishwasher to try to help some of this process flow in here. Back to Mina's room, the teenager, who is a musician. Seems like a pretty normal teenager. She's intro. She wants her privacy. The sharing the door with the brother, no bueno. No bueno. It's cozy, but it's cluttered. Okay, there's no space on the tables. Let's talk about tables. Tables need to be tables.
Why are we putting so much on tables?
They need to be tables. They need to have empty space. They need to exist as a table. Now, I understand some tables check things on or whatever, but she had her process. She was like, oh, this is the table before the table or whatever. Like, this is the table where I put everything before I put it away. But definitely needed order and definitely needed process improvement. Glad Hack My Home is on the case. And there's no room for her instruments. She plays instruments. She should be able to play them in her room. It's a very sacred creating space in a bedroom, and she shouldn't have to be forced to, play it in the dining room or whatever. Let's go back to this kitchen. I'm internally screaming about this kitchen. Let's start with the positives.
Okay.
Tile flooring, love it. There was a rolling island Great temporary solution on the mom's part. Love that. The dishes were all together on one shelf. There was a towel hanging on the stove. We all know that you need a towel hanging somewhere in the kitchen for after you wash your hands, or when you got something on your hand, you need a towel hanging. At least two. I like two, but at least one. They had the one, and it was crocheted from Nana's. Love it. This home felt like home. Gas range stove. Huge fan. Huge fan of gas range stoves, okay? They just cook better. If you know, you know. Don't clean. They're not easier to clean, but they are easier. They cook food better. Fight me in the comments. And the laundry area, actually, I took a little peek. I know they're not doing the laundry area, but I took a little peek. And the laundry area looks nice and functional. The laundry area, there was nothing bleeding over into the laundry area, which I've seen a lot of from other renovation shows where if the kitchen is overflowing, they actually use the laundry as like a second pantry type situation. But I love that they didn't do that. They said, no, this is the kitchen. And so they believe in me. So we're here. Love it. And the shelf above the sink is so cute. Let me talk about this. I love when a sink, number one, a kitchen sink needs to have a window to the outside, or it needs to have a view, not just a wall, right? So they didn't have that, but nonetheless, what they did have was the cutest, and this is why I love old homes, because it had the cutest shelf, like right above the sink, where you can put like little, like, you put like hand sanitizer there, you can put little tchotchkes, is that a word? You can put a candle, you can put washcloths, you can put, it's just like, just this cute, it was this cute compartmental, like, let's reel it in for the negatives. Let's reel it in for the negatives. Also notice that the mugs were stacked on the little open shelving where they had all the dishes, because they had the dishes separated, which was lovely. However, the mugs were stacked, and I was kind of glitching because I'm very anti-stacking mugs, because when you grab them, they can fall, they break. I am pro hanging mugs. I like hanging mugs. They have like different ways to hang mugs, but I think that mugs should be given a little bit more integrity. More, I got a couple more. The medicine cabinet in the kitchen. Guys, can we all get on the same page here? I want to get on the same page about this. I have mixed feelings about it, but I don't. But I have strong beliefs about it. Now, if you don't have a medicine cabinet in the bathrooms of the home, I do understand why you would employ a medicine cabinet or a shelf, or, you know, a drawer. I said shelf. A shelf, a drawer, or, you know, a cabinet for medicine. But if you have medicine cabinet or space in the bathrooms, technically medicine belongs in the bathroom. Vitamins and supplements are home to the kitchen. Medicine, we can fight in the comments. We can fight. We can go. Moving on to the hacks. We have a kitchen hack, and we have Mina's room hack, because she needs her privacy. She needs a proper bedroom, okay? Ooh. So, the kitchen hack, yes, let's move the sink below the window and the fridge by the new opening. So they completely moved the sink over to where the refrigerator was, where there was a window. Yes, let's do that. Because like I said, a sink, you gotta look out onto something. So ideally you would be looking outside to watch the children play, and, you know, so they're not getting hurt, but you can still do stuff and clean and whatever. Or you can look all out onto, you know, the living room or the dining room, the rest of the house, to watch, you know, guests or children while you're doing work in the kitchen. Get rid of the little cute little shelf. Rest in peace to the cute little shelf. But yeah, Jessica's trying to flex. She's trying to flex. Now, even with the renovation and the moving around of the sink and the fridge and the added cabinets, okay, we'll get there, because I love the tall cabinets, or counter space, because the parents mentioned that they both like to be in the kitchen and cooking at the same time. They both have their own personal cuisines, and they like to mix it, and they just seem to be, you know, partners in that way. Do I think that a man should be in the kitchen?
No.
But they do, and so this was why they had to tailor the hack to having two people in the kitchen. But am I an advocate for more than one person in the kitchen at a time? No. The only time, maybe one and a half. Maybe one and a half. Anyway, they created a swing on the Peninsula Island for counter space. When it had the leg, and I was like, yes sirree. Like it was the this movement in the kitchen. It gave it playful. It made the kitchen like playful, and I think that's what they wanted. The parents loved that. They loved the collaboration, in the kitchen. So Jessica's appliance suspension was 100% a flex, because couldn't they just fit all of the small appliances in the tall cabinetry that they installed? I was so confused. I was like, you just gave them like 20,000 more square inches of cabinetry, and it was like the tall deep cabinetry, okay, like ceiling to floor cabinetry. I'm like, why are they adding this appliance? This was 100% a flex, because we know that if you have something that comes down and you're putting a mixer over here, a blender over here, a coffee machine, it's not all going to be the same weight. So they thought about that. So self-leveling, love it. Safety, I love that they're already predicting human error with this. I support the flex, because I do think that with small appliances, they are apt to get broken because we are taking them out and putting them back in so much. So I think that that was a hack to extend the life of these small appliances, extend the warranty. Hard eyes for the open shelving in a kitchen. I love when there's open shelving in a kitchen that shows the dishes, and it's just very modern. It's very up to date, and it does what it needs to do. Okay, it does what it needs to. Now, your bedroom, girl. The storage plus design plus gorgeousness, I'm here for it. Okay. They said we were gonna give you a Murphy bed, but we're not that basic. Okay. What they did was give her a robot bed. I love me some robots in the home. They gave her a robot bed that was in the ceiling. How can I go to sleep at night knowing that my bed should be suspended from the ceiling? How can I ever sleep the same again? Well, this episode honestly changed my life. It's the bedroom day lounge for me. It's the turning the bedroom into a study for me. So beautiful velvet drapery in her room. They gave her 2 closets, soundproof canvas, acoustic photos, because we know that girl loved to clutter up those walls with all those photos. Teenage style. Okay, that's teenage style to do that. We all know. She said, no more college. Hello, DeVry University.
I was thinking about going to college, but now I think I'll just go online.
I know that's right, because if I had your room, I would not be leaving either. Thank you for watching with me, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.